This is my first video posting card grading, and what I have is the 1971 Kellogg set. The interesting story on this is my grandmother worked for Kellogg's in Battle Creek, Michigan at that time on the assembly line for Raisin Bran. And she would grab me handfuls of these baseball cards and bring them home because she knew I liked baseball cards. And so I'm very grateful to her. As I understand, this was the only set that you couldn't send in for a full set by mail. So the only way you got these cards is by opening cereal boxes, and she ended up giving me handfuls of these. I probably had 50 or 60 from her by the time she stopped. So these sat in storage for years and years, and I finally have sent these in for grading. So I'm going to do a grading reveal on these. The issue on these is, of course, cracking, because the cards have a tendency to crack with their plastic coating. The first one I have is Roberto Clemente, and he graded a 2 due to a crack right here. It's unfortunate, but thankfully most of the cards I have didn't crack, but Clemente did, so these are CSG ratings. Second one is my favorite player. I grew up in Michigan, so Al Kaline. He came in at a 4.5, probably due to the fact that I would take him out and look at him more than the other cards because he was my favorite player. So nice card though. It's once again uncracked. The rest are uncracked, so they're in excellent shape. Next one is Frank Robinson, rated a 5. These were kept, I had a plastic locker essentially with dividers for every team, and I would keep the cards in there. These along with my Topps cards. I think that kept them from being handled too much and getting cracked. These are mostly stars. They had a good number of stars in this set. This is Pete Rose, also graded a 5. I've been buying these on eBay to complete the set. This was an online purchase. Next is Lou Brock, graded a 6. Nice looking card. And then I had multiples of these cards. So this is another Frank Robinson, graded a 7. Very nice card. Next, Bob Gibson, graded a 7. I have multiples of this card too. Thanks, Grandma. Nice card. Moving up, I have several copies of this card, Tom Seaver, which I think may be the most valuable card in this set. Interestingly, they've all graded at 7.5. So I believe there's an error in the innings pitched, and I'm not sure if I have the correct card or the error card. Next is Ernie Banks, 7.5. Beautiful card, great picture. This is another Tom Seaver, graded the same, 7.5. And I think they both have the same innings pitched, so I don't think I have the error card. And the last two are the highest grades. Tony Perez, Big Red Machine. That was my second favorite baseball team down that back then. I actually went down to Riverfront Stadium and saw them play the Dodgers one time. Great team. And finally, grade 8 is Billy Williams. It's again, beautiful card. And that's the ones I have so far. I have another 10 cards out for grading currently, and we'll post another video when those come in and graded.